Lesson 4, I will know and relate metric units to place value units in order to express measurements in different units. So we've been talking about several different types of metric units over the last 3 lessons. We've talked about length, mass, and we've also talked about liquid capacity. And today we're going to talk about how you can relate those units to place value and how you can convert from one unit to the other. So go ahead and get the next blank page in your math journal. I want you to go ahead and write today's date and lesson 4, and we're just going to call this convert units. Okay, so I want you to think for just a minute. Don't write anything in your math journal, but I just want you to think, what relationship have you discovered between milliliters and liters? And when it talks about relationship, it's talking about how when you compare them. And when you compare milliliters and liters, you can see that liters are 1,000 times greater than milliliters. I do want you to write this math equation in your math journal. I want you to put 1 liter is equal to 1,000 times 1 milliliter. And what that means is 1 liter is 1,000 times greater than 1 milliliter. And I also want you to think about the relationship between grams and kilograms and meters and kilometers, and try to write a math equation just like this, only for grams and kilograms and meters and kilometers. Would your equation look like this? 1 kilogram is 1,000 times greater than 1 gram, and 1 kilometer is 1,000 times greater than 1 meter. That's the relationship between those units. Now, in thinking about these units, think about some similar relationships that we've already discussed so far. These are just some prefixes that are used in the metric system: kilometers, hectometers, decimeters, and this is the unit, and then decimeters, centimeters, and millimeters. And this can work for grams or liters as well. But when you look at this chart, this should remind you of a chart that we've been using quite a bit. Does this remind you of a place value chart?